This week on Scam School, it's clever letters. Cleverer than you are. This episode of Scam School brought to you by Domain.com. Welcome to the only show that wants to see a mashup of My Little Pony and Game of Thrones. We could call it Game of Pones. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. Hello, beautiful people, I'm Brushwood, and this week we're going to have a wordplay challenge. Do you have what it takes to combine letters and business cards and your wits? And is there beer in here? This isn't opening. I think this is a shoe repair place. There we go. We're back again. We got Todd, we got Jeremy, but now we also have Jacqueline. Now the reason I wanted 3 people is because I honestly don't know how good or bad, how easy or hard this puzzle is. We have a guy who actually created this puzzle. He originally created it in German and then redid it in English and gave it to us to try. So the game is, I'm gonna give you 16 letters. And you can take as long as you want. I'll give you the answer if you get frustrated. But this is a good party puzzle because the goal is to arrange them into 8 4-letter words that go vertical, read top to bottom, and horizontal, left to right. You're gonna create a word find of intersecting 4x4. So for example, like ACID would be acid. I don't wanna solve all these for you.
Interesting. Are you making a suggestion for our path to the solution?
So I'm gonna say that acid is one of the words, but I can't remember if it goes this way or this way. So that's my only gift for you.
Ooh, acid's a gift, folks. Acid's a gift.
This is probably the best way. We need to figure out all the 4-letter words you can make.
Like just sort of have a list to work from.
We're gonna have a list of words.
So
you know, you can make acid.
Acid is your core.
Does the matrix work both ways, sideways or up?
Yeah, it doesn't matter where it's sitting, but so we got
There's
acid.
dots, there's snow,
Dots, whoa, that's good.
there's lose, lost,
You've got mine.
mine, M-I-N-D.
Yeah.
See, this is the analytical
There's
approach.
ales, there's A-L-E-S.
So after you come up with a bunch of these, the next step is actually going to be
Start
going to be iterating through and
God damn, do I love programmers.
you have to iterate through and be like, these two
So there's
invalidate
Right,
these.
so there's only one S, right?
Yes.
At this point, we could probably do a probabilistic map.
Yeah. That's what I meant. It's like which is the most in common. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, at what position? So
Yeah.
so D is D first, second, third, fourth.
It
mostly
puts it
at the
on
end.
Third. Yeah. It's mostly the third.
You mean fourth.
I mean fourth. Sorry. Yeah, fourth.
So you got acid and dots.
Okay.
Most
Mono.
can't be one. If there's dots, there can't be a most. There's one S.
Okay.
Cost has an S, so it can't be that. Might not be dots. What else starts with A aside from that'd have to be ales, I think, right?
So we got ales, acid. I don't want to ruin it for you, but I think both ales and acid are in the answer.
Because we have one A,
Right.
it kind of has to either be here. It kind of has to be here. If ales and acid is in there, we only have one A.
Oh, dude, I said too much. Oh no! Let me make sure I'm not leading you astray. I'm
But
gonna
if
check my
ales
secret
and
answer.
acid, it has to be
Right,
like
right,
this.
right.
There's
What
no
start-
other
what
way.
recon-
Oh shit!
reconfigure.
Ales is definitely not in the answer.
okay.
Sorry.
All right.
You jerk.
In fact, I'm gonna give you a pretty big hint. I'm gonna say that acid is the second line.
So you have lane, acid.
What is the C, the second letter in?
Oh, now you're thinking, because you know these are the second letters in all of the words.
Icon, bring the N up here. We got lane, we got acid, we got lime, we got icon, and now we're down to 4. So don't f with any of these 4. Don't touch any of those.
Shut up!
What's M-I?
Moist, mist.
No, that can't be right. It can't be missed.
Just rotate. We got 4.
The only thing I will absolutely commit to saying is that acid is correct. You're not gonna fix it just in here.
So I think icon's probably correct because
Yeah.
with a C there's really not that many other options.
Here, toast me now, and I'll give you one more hint. That's all I'm saying.
All right, there it is.
This is my apartment, right? Huh. I could have sworn I left everything I own right here.
Oh, but don't you remember, Brandt? Remember how you had to sell everything you own because you went out and bought 1 million domain names but refused to use Domain.com with promo code SCAMSCHOOL.
And you know what? Wouldn't have done it any other way. I'm not gonna let Brian have the satisfaction, that smug domain peddler.
Wow. Well, look at where it got you now. You really showed him, am I right?
What, you think this is easy for me, man? Huh? Nobody out there even believes that I bought all 1 million of those domain names. And you know why? Because I bought them all in .pizza. Yeah, look, I'm the first to admit, .pizza is hilarious. But you know what it doesn't come with? It doesn't come with trust or the credibility of a good old-fashioned .com. But hey, that's on me. That's my bad. What's the promo code for a little humility, huh? You know what? You're okay, domain.com. You're okay.
All right, you guys are already doing better than I thought. Here's the one thing I'm gonna say, and this is it. I'm done. You gotta solve the rest on your own. Acid is correct, which I told you at the beginning, and icon is correct. I'll even say that the L and the M are correct. I'm sure you can get it now.
Limo.
Oh, good. Odds? Odds, maybe?
But is limo a thing?
It's limo, yeah.
Limousine, yeah, limo. You've never ridden in a limo?
Yeah, but it's an abbreviation.
You didn't go to,
Come on, it's
you drive a limo?
You should play Scrabble with me, man. That would be right out. Be right out.
What else can we make with OD? We gotta figure out a word with OD.
These two may not be correct either.
Yeah.
Oh, I like what you're doing because you're removing the corruption of like,
Yeah.
you keep looking at it and you think you're like, that's gotta be right. Now you're just sort of randomizing to see what else is possible.
Can we do mind here?
What's N the second letter of?
Ends?
When you say the ends, you mean like as in justifies the means?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I definitely just gave you the answer.
Just remember, I was thinking ends like you gonna make my ends, but it still works.
Celebrating your victory. Well done.
The English spelling of ton, too.
Gotta give huge thanks to the folks who sent this over to us. And don't forget, if you have your favorite bar scam, hit me up directly at brian@schwood.com. And of course, we should be best friends at twitter.com/schwood. Don't forget to join us next week because we're gonna go on an adventure through history as we discover the world's greatest pies. Get ready for the Cobbler Museum. Cobbler. Wait, this is a shoe thing? I thought it was a pie. Cobblers are pies, right?
So I hope you're listening up. This is gonna be some good stuff.
It's like the last Chinese puzzle, but it's the American version with the murder cop who can't be left with anyone.
What is this?
Odes?
Odes?
You've never written an ode to joy?
Second you say it, I'm like, oh, of course. I was literally looking at the combination of letters and I was like, what is
They're
going
like,
on there?
we're all celebrating, but that's not English.
You should play Scrabble with me, man. That would be right out. Be right out.